So, as I've been saying for a long time, I intend to do a playthrough of Naev, which the name, I think, intentionally looks and sounds exotic, but all it really stands for is not another escape velocity. So it's an escape velocity clone. The first public beta was in 2011, but now it's up to beta 7. It's still got a few bugs. It's crashed several times in my test runs for this, but for the most part, it's functional. And it has a lot of features that Endless Sky, for example, doesn't have, that I'm missing in Endless Sky, like the bars, in the spaceports. They give you a lot of opportunities for plot twists and so on, at least in Escape Velocity. And, they're an extra touch of realism in a lot of ways. I'll show you more of that when I get into the game. But this is the Naev blog, which gives you updates on the beta series. Lists of different things they've done. It actually will run on Windows as well as Linux, and the Mac version is on beta 6.1 right now. There's the Wikipedia page. I was a little bit disappointed with the Wikipedia page because there's not a whole lot in it yet. This menu makes it look like there's way more to it. But like, for example, see if we could find a subject here. Actually, this is an internal wiki. This isn't actually Wikipedia. Tiny blurb about what it is. 2D. Naev is a 2D space training and combat game taking inspiration from the Escape Velocity series, among others. You pilot a spaceship from a top-down perspective and are more or less free to do what you want, and so on. So they're not really telling you anything about how it's different from Escape Velocity, for example. And I was hoping they would have a list of ships, so I went to the manual. And they have all the slots for different subject matter, but very, very minimal slots and don't have a lot in them yet. No ships at all in here. They do have lists of things that they want from community of developers, since it's an open source project, more or less. There are a few things specific that they've carried over. You can see in the logo here they have the Atenota Kestrel from the original Escape Velocity. If it has red markings in Naev, that means it's a pirate Kestrel. But Atenota is not a company in Naev. As you'll see, they actually are replaced by another company. So these are the download statistics. Seems as if it's in decline. I'm not sure why there was a huge spike in the new year. Maybe they released... Oh no, new year 2015. So this is a long time ago already. Seem to be in decline at the moment. Probably need to do a little bit more work on it. And they have the GitHub page with the bugs to be fixed. It has crashed several times during my testing, so these are all, I guess, relevant, but it is still an unstable program. We pull the innards of it out. Here we have all these DLLs, at least for the Windows version. There's the executable, the uninstaller. But these are the data files that you can mod. Happily, these are all very predictable formats. XMLs mostly. XMLs and Luas, see that? So if we look at the ships, for example, maybe I can find the Kestrel here. If I open it with brackets here, we have the price, class cruiser, which is different from Escape Velocity, because in Escape Velocity it's a frigate. Crane Industries, so not Atenota. way more armor. Not a very big crew, if I'm remembering right. If I can find the crew field here. Yeah, only 27 crew. So there are a number of significant differences from the original Kestrel from escape velocity. But it looks the same, and it has a similar role. What else is here? Well, for one thing, instead of persons and fleets, as in escape velocity, they have both combined into this one file just for fleet. And I haven't built any of these, but you have the pilot, you can have pilot names, persons with their ship. But you can also have fleets. Right there. The format allows both in the same file. Slots refers to the slots on the ship for add-ons. It's not only one slot like in escape velocity. They have core systems, hull modifications, and engines treated separately. For some reason the weapons aren't here. I don't know which one they would be in. In Endless Sky, there's a distinction between weapon space and other space. And events. The events include the news reports, if I'm remembering right. We'll take a look at that. See, the nicest thing about Eric News. Well, maybe not. I guess it's just kind of things that are triggered. So where are the news? Where is this? See if we can find the news here. Scripts, probably not. No, of course not. So maybe the events folder. Excuse me. Events folder. So neutral. No. Where would it be? I know I found it in here. Nope. AI. No. I know I found the news articles near. Just like in Escape Velocity, you can edit the news articles if you want to. And so this is one of the main things that's nice about not just Escape Velocity, but even more so its sequels, in that it's become easier and easier and easier to mod these games as time has gone on. And that's a large part of the fun. But anyway, I'm going to attempt to demonstrate the game. The splash screen almost always features one of the ships from the game, and it's randomly chosen. And this is also when it most often crashes, in my experience. So the main menu is kind of cool because it has these animated ships flying around. Very convincingly, just like in the game. I'm going to actually run the tutorial, even though that wasn't my original plan. I was going to do a new game, but because I don't know Naev that well, it just makes sense to do this playthrough to demonstrate everything. So, first tutorial is obviously controlling the ship. So you use the keys W for forward, A for left, D for right, S for basically braking. You can use Control S to whip the whole ship around. Q to track a target. So this will be more apparent as things go on, except one of the problems is I'm running out of time here, so this will be completed in the next part. So see you then.